Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy 2020. Get the mic set up. Okay, that might not work. Let's put it on this. I'm all bundled up because the heat just got turned on. So, good morning. So slowly it'll get warm and I'll start pulling layers off. So happy to be here with you, 2021, a much anticipated year of hopefully more joy and spaciousness and healing that can happen this year. And I am really excited, I guess that's the right word, but really looking forward to sharing and exploring with you all this idea around expectations and what it means to let go of expectations, why that's important, and what we put in the place of expectations. So today begins an 11-day Warrior Goddess New Year giveaway that everybody's invited to. And for the giveaway, we're doing teachings, little videos, and daily posts. And there's also magic. There's also gifts every single day. So I'm going to write. And for those of you that are live, take a second to share. Hey, Mary, where you are tuning in from, and say hello/giveaway. So if you want to be part of the giveaway and join in, all you have to do is enter your name and email address. If you're already on the list, there's a button. If you're on my newsletter list, there's in the email today, good morning, April, all you have to do is click, there's a little link, click that'll just put you into the giveaway drawing. And all this is for the drawing. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Palmas. Hey, Denise. Mary Adams. Hey, Robin. Hey, Wendy. So for the giveaway, if you're not on my newsletter list, join. So there's the link. And again, we're giving away, this is what the giveaway is. Besides the teachings, I'm going to be doing lives most days, or somebody will be doing lives most days at 9 a.m. Pacific, all days, 9 a.m. Pacific, 9, 10, 11, noon Eastern. We'll be doing Facebook Lives right here. And today we have also Mary joining us later today. Tara will be joining us. Some great stuff coming up. And we'll be doing live broadcasts in the mornings and also the giveaway. So the giveaway, besides the teachings and the videos and all the stuff, we're also physically going to be mailing people 2 books. So whoever wins the daily giveaway, we'll be doing drawings every day through the 11th. You'll get 2 signed copies of Warrior Goddess books, Warrior Heart Practice, and you also get a special gift that I pull from my personal stash. So for giveaways, one of the things that I do is I go and find things in my world that I love, but I'm ready to pass on. And so over the years, I've given away jewelry and sacred items and clothes, I mean, all sorts of stuff. So that's part of the giveaway. So that you'll win if you win for the drawing for the day, you'll get 2 copies of the book, you'll get a giveaway prize. And then we also have a grand prize. And the grand prize is a free year membership in our Warrior Goddess Training Circle. So yay. Some of you are sending me your emails. That's awesome. Yes, I can add you to the list. So if you want to throw your email down here, I'll add you to the list as well. That's perfect. Or go to warriorgoddess.com/giveaway. And that's to be in the drawing. Hello. Lisa, you're in Buda. There's a lot of people that are in Buda, Austin area. Love that you're there. Okay. So today's focus is, thanks, Amy. Today's focus is on commitment. What does it mean to commit? And one of the things that we do for New Year's often is we make decisions about what we want to put our energy towards for the new year. And I think about this as a time to set intent. What do we want to put our energy towards? What do we want to commit to? And that we start with the kind of the big overall picture of what's the energy that I want to bring into 2021. Not what am I expecting from 2021? What should 2021 bring me? But what am I bringing to 2021? And this is a different way of thinking in our relationship with the world, because sometimes we get caught in the world owes me, or this person owes me, or this relationship owes me, or life owes me. And I see this especially traveling to sacred sites, because sometimes people will go to different places and they have this expectation of like, okay, this place is supposed to do something for me. You know, I'm going to Sedona, it's supposed to do something for me. I'm going to this place, it's supposed to do something for me. And that is backwards, my loves. So let's start 2021 by flipping any narrative we have that anybody owes us anything, or that 2021 owes us. Like there's this idea of like, well, 2020 was horrible, so 2021 better be better. It owes me. It doesn't owe you. Okay? I believe, owe 2020 to bring our love, our compassion, our presence into this year, and to really look at what is it that I want to infuse 2021 with. That's your choice. What is it that we are gifting 2021? And in gifting that, we also receive. There's what we call reciprocity. So awesome. And in that reciprocity, we're gifting and we're receiving. And that there's flow that happens in that commitment. So part of my commitment for this year is to be more present with more love, to bring more love to 2021. And like all of us, I got to practice in 2020 bringing love to a lot of incredibly difficult situations, bringing joy into incredibly difficult situations, bringing my presence into challenging situations. So here's our first question for today. What energy do you want to bring to 2021? What's your gift to 2021, to this year, this time, knowing that that also will fill you as well? Because when we're gifting something, when we're bringing something through, to say, I'm bringing more compassion to 2021, I'm bringing more presence, I'm bringing more love, I'm bringing more joy, I'm bringing more awareness, I'm bringing more of a sense of play, that gift then comes back to us as well. So what do you want to gift to 2021? What's your intent? Instead of what are you expecting? What are you going to give? Heather, joy and magic. Love it. Good. What else? So just take a moment to share in the chat and what you're gifting or wanting to bring into 2021. Patience, empowerment. Beautiful. Mindfulness. Yeah, beautiful. As your gift to this year, 2021. Excellent. So we have patience, joy and magic, empowerment, mindfulness, joy, balance, beautiful, peace and abundance. Good. Happiness and unconditional. Yeah, beautiful. Intuition and slowing down the thought process. Love it. Compassion, hope for better times. Okay. Happy New Year to you, Dave, as well. So I love this. Healing and compassion, creativity and published writings. Beautiful. Yeah, compassion and open heart and radical presence. I love it. Hey, Phoenix, bringing more presence. Yeah, as the gift to 2021. Creativity. Beautiful. So instead of creating a list, here's my invitation, a list of how many things do you want to make happen? What's the commitment that you're bringing to 2021 to practice over this year? To be a better listener, beautiful. Mindfulness and patience, doing good trouble. Yes, absolutely. I'm on with that commitment for sure. Attention and intention, love it. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Good. Yes. So who's going to make these things happen except for ourselves making the choice, regardless of what happens in 2021? And this is the thing about starting to peel off our expectations, the expectations that we put on the year, the expectations that we put on other people, the expectations that we put on ourselves. When we start to peel those expectations off, we're going to be talking about this over the next 11 days. So I'm going to be dropping little seeds every day around how to move past expectation and why, and what to replace expectation with. We start by committing to gifting something to 2021 that is our journey to figure out how we're going to bring this quality through. And what we're doing is gifting the world. Because if you're gifting compassion and learning how to embody compassion, if you're gifting practicing being still, if you're gifting giving and yourself grace, stepping outside your comfort zone, that gift is not something you give once and then it's done. It's something that you keep giving and practicing. How do I bring compassion into this situation? How do I bring focused advocacy into this situation, into all the different areas? Yeah. How do I gift courage? Here's the thing. So Lacrima just read, I really do hope that 2021 will be way better than 2020, and that I finally have the courage to become who I want to be. My invitation is that the commitment is we are going to create what we want for 2021, regardless of what's happening. Yes, 2020 was a hellish year in a lot of ways. It was incredibly challenging. But let go of expectations of 2021 is going to be better, it's going to be worse. We don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be whatever it's going to be, is the truth. And we get to put our energy, we get to put our courage to make the year what works. Let me figure out the right languaging for this, to bring our energy through to create what we want for 2021. Again, regardless of what it looks like on the outside and what's happening. Okay. Yeah, exactly. And that we all are taking baby steps. Thank you, Maria. I love that. That we all are learning how to be more courageous and to do this gentle pulling apart of our expectations. And one of the foundational expectations that I'm inviting all of us, myself included, to start to peel away very lovingly, very gently, is 2021 should be better than 2020. Now we're going to hold that, yes, it's going to not be as difficult, for sure. And how do we bring the quality that we want most hold into 2020, regardless of if it's better or worse? Because who's judging? The quality of energy that we bring into everything is what creates the reality. And yes, there's physical reality around us as well, for sure. And there's challenges. No doubt. We can bring negativity, fear, expectations, self-punishment, victimization into this year. Or we can choose to mindfully say, what Where do I want to redirect myself? Because here's the truth. It's going to get challenging. We're going to feel victimized sometimes. We're going to feel judgmental sometimes. We're going to have expectations. We're going to make assumptions. We're going to make mistakes. All these things are true. At times, it's going to be hard. How do we learn and explore and experiment with bringing through the qualities that we want to bring in? The joy, the centeredness, the play, into all the moments, whether that moment is challenging or whether that moment is sweet. And this takes immense practice. So let's commit to 2021, that 2021 is our year of practicing showing up in new ways. It's our year to practice shifting a paradigm. Shell, that is great. To be more of a thermometer than a thermostat than a thermometer in 2021. Exactly. So difference between a thermometer and a thermostat. A thermostat sets the temperature. It sets the energy. It holds it. A thermometer goes with whatever's happening. And that is what we get to play with. Oh, I love it, Suzanne. This year's intention showed up right before the winter solstice. It's simply opening. That's a beautiful practice, to practice opening to whatever is arising. Hey, Marcy. Maria, more laughter without feeling guilty as so many people are suffering around us. Absolutely. And it is about learning how to honor the suffering, your own and others, and bring in more joy and laughter. People suffering, there's always people suffering loves. Ourselves and others around the world. I feel like what this year has done, what 2020 did, is it brought the suffering up to the surface more so that we could see it. But it's not like suffering is new. It's always happening somewhere for ourselves or elsewhere. And foomp, we got to see a lot more of the suffering. But that doesn't mean, we don't heal suffering by suffering more or by feeling guilty. And I struggle with this, so I'm not going to be very transparent around this, that I sometimes feel guilty as well, and I struggle with that. Like, so many people are suffering. How can I have the incredible life that I have, or have as much joy that I have, or have as much connection as I have? So many people are so isolated, and I have really deep friendships in physical play. I have a pod that I get to hang out with. And what I keep reminding myself is, if I can hold the suffering and my own joy and laughter and play, that helps create space for healing. It's one of the things. I was one of the co-hosts for the Shamanism Summit in last July with this Shift Network with my dear friend Michael. And I spoke with a lot of Native, Indigenous people, with youth, with elders, and with Black women, women of color. And one of the questions that I asked regularly was, how do you bring joy in when there's so much suffering and when there's so much hurt that's happened in your history? And the response is, that's so important to bring the joy in. That's what keeps us going. Okay, so that's what keeps us going, is the joy. And we can hold both. We can hold our own grief, and we can also hold the joy and the love. Beautiful, Sue. A gift from last year was this concept that I can hold opposing emotions. Yes. That we can hold the suffering, the grief, the struggle with the lightness, the joy, the positivity, and we can hold all of it. Something that I shared yesterday, and one of my commitments is that around this idea of being in relationship to complexity, that there's a way that when we're willing to face complexity and not run from it, whether the complexity is our emotions, because you might notice you don't often have just one emotion. There's often layers of emotions happening. So to hold the complexity of our own emotions, the complexity of these times, the complexity in relationships, that as we learn how to face and open to complexity, I know, I believe, I've experienced simplicity arises, but it arises out of facing complexity, being willing to be in relationship with complexity. We're able to then integrate and digest it. Okay. So what else are you committing to? Marcy, I'm so ready to show up as love and joy this new year. Me too. Yeah. For me, 2020 was about saying no a lot. I'm going to make 2021 be about saying yes. Beautiful. And what you'll see, Teresa, and I'm so glad that you're here, is that the no always has a yes connected to it, and the yes always has a no connected to it. So practice saying yes, absolutely, boldly, creatively, yummily, say yes. More yeses, for sure. More yeses to life. And there's always going to be a no embedded in that somehow as well. And the same with the no, there's always a yes embedded someplace. It's fun to hold both. Okay. Yeah. So here's where we start to again, peel off the expectation. And in a minute, we're going to do a meditation together if you want to play with me. That when we commit to expectations, what we're really committing to is limiting ourselves and others. So what is an expectation? An expectation is a should. And yes, I can, Marcy. An expectation is a should. They should be this way. The world should. Okay, so what are some expectations that you've held about yourself or other people? Like, I should be perfect. They should respect me. They should always listen to me. The world should be fair. What are some of the expectations that you've noticed inside of yourself? Marcy, great question. Can you give examples of how to hold opposing emotions? In a way, Marcy, it's really about giving yourself permission to have different emotions and to know that you can have grief and feel love. And so the how is really practice and permission, giving yourself permission and starting to befriend your emotional body. Okay. Becky, hey Becky, wrote about Yes to Warrior Heart Practice. That is the book that I wrote, or that came out last year. It's now a year old. Warrior Heart Practice, one of the things I talk about a lot in that book is holding emotion, being in relationship to our emotions and getting to really learn about our emotional body. So that's a great thing to commit to, and to let go of what it's supposed to look like, to be in relationship with what it is. So giving yourself permission to be in witness and experience of your emotional body, knowing that it's going to completely flow and change. Yeah, so Maria, so great. Some of the things that you're working on, boundaries, knowing some people do not understand why this is so important. Yeah, and the expectation that I made a boundary, everyone should understand why or respect my boundary. Yeah, and exactly the same thing. That other people should share my passion about social justice, climate, women, animal rights issues. Yes. And what that does, when we have an expectation of other people should have as much passion as I do, we're actually leaking energy, because then we're starting to judge other people or feel frustrated. And instead of holding, I'm passionate about this. This is really important to me. And then other people will be drawn to that passion because you're holding your container and you're giving yourself, again, permission to be passionate around things and to give other people to be passionate about what they're passionate about. Other people get to have different choices of what they're passionate about or not passionate about. But when you radiate your passion, you'll pull other people in. And the energy that goes into the expectation that usually ends up in judgment, you get to save that energy. which means you can be more creative in how you put your passions into the world. Okay, does that make sense? Expectation leaks our energy. It drains our energy. Okay, it's like making an assumption. I assume that you see the world that I do. I have an expectation that you should be passionate about the things I'm passionate about. And just feel what happens in your body when you have that expectation. You'll notice that you start to close down. Yeah, exactly, Marcy. All emotions are acceptable regardless if they are opposing, regardless if they make sense or not. Learning how to accept, this is what I'm feeling right now, and it'll pass. You don't have to justify it or figure out why you're having that particular emotion. When you hold it, it moves. When you hold it with love, especially. Yeah. All right, what other expectations might you have? And why do expectations cause us to suffer? So if you want, just feel where's a place that you've had an expectation of somebody else. Good question. So let's unpack that. It's a great question, Marcy. I'm sure a lot of people can relate. So how do you know something's an expectation versus a passion or something that you're putting energy towards? So the question, Marcy, I've been very committed to healing the wounds my family feeds. Is that an expectation or a passion? So how do you know? And often, here's my experience with expectations. When I have an expectation of somebody else or of something, the world should be this way, they should be this way, I should be this way, there's a feeling sense of judgment that starts to sneak in. Because then or frustration or resentment, they should be doing this. What's wrong with them? So if you're having that experience in relationship to your family, there's an expectation. If you have a passion or you set intent, I want to heal the family dynamic, what part can you actually heal in a family dynamic? You can heal this part. You can't heal anybody else's part, okay? And often, by putting your focus on healing your part with love, it'll then spill over and help create more space for healing without the expectation. This is what we call unconditional living. I am going to bring my passion, my joy, my presence into the world unconditionally without expecting anything back. I'm choosing to love, not so that I can get love, but so that I can experience love. I'm choosing to be passionate about something, not because I expect that everyone else should be passionate around it as well, but because I like feeling passionate and putting my energy towards things that are important to me. And I respect that other things are important to other people. And that if I share my passion, some people will be like, I'm on board. Yeah, I'm passionate about that too. And then there's more of us being passionate together, which I love, which is so fun. But to expect everybody is going to want to heal, or everybody's going to want to do it the way I like doing it, or that's where we start getting in trouble. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because we feel let down if we get excited about something, thinking other people are on the same page. And there's this joy of being excited to be excited. And if the people around you aren't excited around the things you're excited about, let them be excited what they're excited about, whatever that is, and find people that are excited about what you're excited about. When you don't have the expectation of it, this should be happening here, there's spaciousness to find your people in that area, you know? And we can have people that are passionate on different things in different areas of our life. Yeah. And Debbie, you're right. Sometimes it is heartbreaking to watch when other people are refusing to heal or hurting themselves. And that place, you know, how I hold it inside of myself is that what I used to do is when I felt like somebody was drowning around me or really struggling, is I jump in the water with them to try and help, and it never went well. Okay. unless you really know how to pull a drowning person out of the water and they want to be pulled out of the water, it's really dangerous for everyone involved. Okay. So unless someone has said, I'm drowning and I need help and I'm ready to surrender, and you have an agreement, what I found to be the most helpful thing when people around me that I love are really, really struggling and there's that sense of drowning, is for me to go, am I on shore? Am I grounded? That's my commitment. Am I grounded? Am I present? Am I opening my heart with deep love to this human to feel into how can I actually deeply help from a solid base? How can I put my hand out from my own solid center? And maybe they'll be able to grab my hand and maybe they won't. Maybe they actually don't want to grab my hand. That's okay. I trust they will find their way. But I'm here. Okay, it's a new way of committing. Yeah, I so jump in that water with my youngest daughter. It really creates a lot of anxiety for me. Yeah, and how could you do it differently? It doesn't mean you don't deeply love her, but it's incredibly loving. Instead of jumping in, get yourself really grounded and open your heart with deep love for her and have faith. So this is one of the things I'm going to be talking about over the coming days as we go through the giveaway, is that we have a lot of expectations towards ourselves of how we should be. We have a lot of expectations towards how other people should be. We have expectations towards how the world should be. And as we start clearing those expectations, what happens is you will be more effective, creative, centered. You'll be able to deeply listen. What's the next action? It takes a lot of practice. And what we fill in when I let go of expectation, what you fill that space with is faith, is love, is compassion, is your presence. Instead of filling it up with anxiety and fear and judgment and victimization and I'm doing it wrong, we start to get centered so that we can choose, I'm going to bring love here. I'm going to bring my presence. I'm going to bring my attention. Takes practice. So this is what we'll continue to be talking about. So I hope that you keep joining me. If you're not on our mailing list to get all the emails for the giveaway, so we're doing a giveaway January 1st through January 11th. Every day, a new teaching, a new word, a new quote. Our word for today is commit, a little video from the Warrior Goddess community. So you can either share your email here or you can go to warriorgoddess.com. If you're not on our email list, /giveaway to join. And we are doing daily prizes and one big grand drawing. So either share your email here and we'll add you to the list, or you can go ahead and just add yourself by going to warriorgoddess.com/giveaway. Those of you that are already on the mailing list, check, if you haven't gotten the email from today, check your spam because it's there. We sent the first email out today. We'll be sending out a little email every day for the next 11 days that will have a word. Our word for today is commit. We're exploring how to release expectations and live unconditionally. And we'll be doing broadcasts every day, 9 a.m. Los Angeles, noon Eastern, 5 p.m. London. So you can always come here or watch the videos later as well. Later today, we have a couple of other beloveds that are coming on. Mary's going to come on in a half hour, 20 minutes and do a meditation. Tara is coming to talk about 10 ways to be brave for 2021. So excited for both of these. I'll be coming back later today for a magic. We're going to do a spell together. So I think it's that is at 2 p.m. Los Angeles, 5 p.m. New York. Show up right here. We're going to do a big community spell. Kelly. Hey, Kelly. And it's kind of scary to take the risk of letting go of what is known while making space for finding that new place or people who are excited about what we are excited about in life. It is. It is. We tend to cling to what we know, even if it's not quite right, or even if we're changing and what we're holding on to isn't changing in the same way. And to let go and to say, okay, I want to find my people, or I want to find my community, or I'm open to next steps for myself. So it all starts with that commitment. What energy, what gift do you want to bring through 2021? What's your commitment to 2021, to yourself, to your community, to the world? What are you gifting? That's where we start. Yeah, into the unknown, exactly. Beautiful. Maria, it'll be about an hour. So we'll be coming on for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. So now I want to close today and mark your calendars, because this will be happening every day. I'm doing lives every day for 11 days. And then we're doing a couple of other cool things that are coming up. So I'll share more about that later, but we've got webinars coming up. We have a part-day program called Reclaim that's coming up on the 16th. So if you're not on the mailing list, please join. You can go to warriorgoddess.com to be part of the giveaway, warriorgoddess.com/giveaway. I'm going to add it again, or just share your email and we'll add you to the list. .com/giveaway. Oops. /giveaway. You can join for the drawing there. We're doing a daily drawing for the next 11 days for books, signed copies of books, a special gift from my personal collection, and a grand prize, all by signing up for the giveaway. I love it. All right, sweet ones. Okay, I'm going to share the meditation that I've been doing for myself with all of you. And if anybody wants to join me, one of my commitments for this year is, I don't have my phone with me, I was going to share with you, is to meditate every morning. And to continue to feed, we have a Warrior Goddess meditation group, so to feed that group. It's on Insight Timer. So if you're on Insight Timer, if you want to join the Warrior Goddess meditation group, circle, I think it is, please do. I'm doing meditation every morning, and this is part of what my meditation is. I want to share it with you. And yeah, you're so welcome, Arian. It's really been fun for us to dream into what we wanted to share with the community for 2021, and just this idea of like starting off in a good way, which isn't one, it was in my, oh good, I'm glad you found it, Debbie. Yeah. So again, for those of you that are on our email list, check your spam, okay? Because there's an email that came out, the first email in the giveaway came out this morning. If you're not on our email list, go join so that we can send you these free 11-day gifts, and you can be part of the giveaway, and make sure that you join, and daily teachings. The morning meditations, so I'll be coming on live, or one of my team will be coming on live every morning from 9 a.m. Pacific, so 9 a.m. Los Angeles, noon New York, which is 5 p.m. London. Okay, so that's what time. Mornings for the next 10 days now, 9 a.m. Los Angeles, I'm going to write it down, which is noon New York. Hey, every day for the next 11 days, right here, wherever you're tuning in from. YouTube, I see a lot of you are on YouTube, Facebook. We're broadcasting live into several different Facebook groups. I'll also probably do some stuff on Instagram as well. And later today, so again, just the schedule for today. Oh, I can't post a photo. I was thinking I could post a photo, but I can't. Let me share my screen. Do I have it up? Give me 1 second, babies. La, 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 la. Is it up? It's not up. Let me just share this with you really quick because it's fun around what's coming up today, and then you can even take a photo of it. Okay, let's see if I can pull it up. Da, 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 da. So Tara, 10 ways to be brave in 2021. That's coming up. Let me share. Okay. Sharing screen. Sharing screen. Application window. Boop. There it is. Okay, so boom. So everybody see that? Love streaming. So this is the schedule for today. Grab your phone and take a photo if you want. So we have at noon Central, these are all new, this is all Central time, which is Austin, Texas. Noon Central, Mary's going to do a meditation, so that's in 15 minutes. 1 p.m. Central, Tara is going to share about the 10 ways to be brave in 2021, and she has a list. It's awesome. 2 p.m. Central, we're going to come on and do collages. I'm excited about that. So if you have magazines or images, we'll talk about that. And then at 3 p.m. Central today, we're going to be doing a big community spell together. We're going to be doing magic. So join all day today. And again, all of these will be recorded, so you can always go watch Heather. It's facebook.com/heatherash.amara/live. Okay, so grab a photo if you want to join other things. No, it's also all recorded. Let's do our little meditation. Yeah, I'm so happy to broadcast on YouTube so that those of you that are not on Facebook or don't want to be on Facebook, YouTube, much better. What is the circle name in Insight Timer? Insight Timer is an app that you can download on your phone. And the circle is called Warrior Goddess Meditation Circle. So join. All right. Close your eyes. Let's do a quick meditation. And then Mary's going to lead you through another meditation. You get a Mary meditation as well. So here's the meditation that I'm doing in the mornings. We're going to do a really brief version of it. So closing your eyes and bringing your awareness down into your belly. We call this the 3 fire meditation. And imagine that there's a beautiful fire, a little flame in your belly. That's the flame of your groundedness, your connection to your body, how you integrate. So imagine a flame in your belly and that you can gently blow to let this flame get a little bit brighter. Dropping all of your awareness down into your belly, breathing into the belly. As you inhale, softening the belly. Bringing your awareness into your hips and your pelvis. And imagining this beautiful flame in your belly. Good. And now bringing your awareness up to your heart. And visualizing a flame in your heart, a beautiful, gentle, soft flame in your heart. And this is the flame of your love, of your compassion, of your presence for yourself and others. So breathing into your heart space. As you inhale, you can imagine spreading your rib cage, creating more space. As you exhale, relax your shoulders. Let your shoulder blades slide down your back. Feeling that bright heat of this flame in your heart. And letting this flame burn with gratitude, with love. Resting into your heart, into that heart space. And now bringing your attention up to your third eye area, center of your forehead. This is the connection to your intuition, to spirit, to creative insights, to stillness. So imagining another flame, this third flame, your intuition. Imagine this soft, gentle flame illuminating clarity, a sense of peace, calm, and creativity. And as you visualize this third flame, let yourself imagine this flame surrounded by stillness and space. That this flame is your connection to inviting in intuition and deep, silent knowledge. Beautiful. And now scanning these three flames, that belly flame, the heart flame, and that flame, your intuition, and ask yourself which flame needs your attention today. What do you want to commit to today to bringing your attention to which of these flames? Which one do you want to feed or grow? Maybe which one feels the most dim or maybe feels the strongest and you're like, I want to feed that one. So just open to which flame are you going to bring your attention to today? Belly flame, heart flame, or intuitive flame? Holding this commitment to feeding your own inner fire. And your commitment to gifting a quality that you're going to bring through 2021. So go ahead and gently, when you're ready, open your eyes and share which flame are you going to focus on today? What are you committing to for today? Belly flame, heart flame, or intuitive flame? You can go ahead and just chat. Take a moment to chat as we start to close our morning circle for today, or afternoon circle for some of you. And again, also holding heart flame, good. What are you gifting? Heart. What are you gifting into 2021? Intuitive flame, intuitive flame, intuitive flame, heart flame, heart, belly. We have a good mix. Beautiful. Intuitive heart. Awesome. Love it. All right, sweet ones. Thank you so much for joining me this morning for day one of the Warrior Goddess New Year giveaway. Everybody is invited to participate in the giveaway. If you're on our email list, you should have an email that is about commitment day one. And check your spam if you didn't get it today. If you're not on our email list, share your email with us or write warriorgoddess.com/giveaway. So go ahead and just stick your name and email in there and we'll put you in the list. Yeah. I love it. Okay, I could spend all day with you, but I'm going to share. So we'll take a little bit of a break. Mary's going to come in. If you haven't met Mary yet, she is a delight. She's going to share a meditation this morning following Mary. So that is at noon Central at 1 p.m. Central. Tara will be joining for 10 Ways to be Brave in 2021. Yes. I love you all so much. Yeah. Happy New Year. This is one of 11 Facebook Lives that I'll be doing at 9 a.m. Pacific every day through January 11th. So join me when you can. So good to see all of you. You can also watch the recordings later. Best way to watch the recordings is either on YouTube, HeatherAsh Amara, or on my public Facebook page, which is facebook.com/HeatherAsh.Amara. All my love to each of you. Happy New Year, beloveds. We did it. It's 2021. What are we going to gift into this year? I am gifting unconditionality. Unconditional love, unconditional respect, unconditional presence, and gratitude for each of you. May you have a blessed, blessed day today. Come join us later for our love streaming today. And again, I'll be here live, or one of the team will be here live today through the 11th, 9 a.m. Los Angeles, noon New York. Yeah, happy to hold hands as we walk into 2021 together without expectations, with faith. Love you all. Bye.